To begin our night, I am so pleased to have a longtime friend of the show, Director of Photography, Gustavo Acosta. Please join us up here. And you'll notice what he's got in his hand is a Pelican case. Gustavo, about how many pounds would you say that Pelican case?
More or less 49.2.
So just under 50 pounds. If you find yourself traveling to do a show and you need a, whoa, hang on. I've got a few more questions now. You're not off the hook yet. If you find yourself traveling to do a shoot and you need to bring a slider, a roller, some kind of device to get your camera sliding back and forth, you might have to travel via air. Gustavo, what's the pound limit for air travel baggage?
Often 50 pounds. Sometimes if you have some airlines give a special rate for heavier, but you're safe if you're under 50.
Under 50 pounds. So if your producer isn't going to be shelling out for the extra baggage fee and you want to bring some dynamic camera moves with you, you got to have a package under
50 pounds.
Fantastic. So we're going to show you tonight the ProSup Tango Roller. Different than a slider. A couple things that are way different from a slider, actually. Obviously, it packs up into a little 50-pound case, really easy. In a minute, we're going to show you how quick it is to set up. Let me first give you a few advantages of this TangoSup roller. When you're using a slider, you're either on ball bearings, right, or some kind of like a tread, like a tank tread or a chain or something. That can be very, very loud. You might remember our lightweight Alex from Liebeck last week. And I sort of stuck my microphone right up to it and slid it back and forth. And admittedly, it was a little bit louder than I had expected. The Tango Roller is absolutely silent. A couple other advantages that the Tango Roller has over other sliders is that because it's wheels. Verge, do we have a photo of the wheels? There's a photo of the wheels. So down below the camera, you'll actually see it's gripping with wheels underneath and wheels above the track, like a roller coaster. It's pretty sweet. It's not the ball bearings that you're used to. So if you were going to get a camera sort of on a cable on the track, the cartridge that contains the wheels has enough space to sort of push the cable out of the way, and you're not going to trip up. A couple other cool things. Let's go back to that first one. Let's go back to that first photo. So that is a that is the case that the Tango Roller ships with. You can see that you've got room for 2 sets of track. It could be either 1 meter or 1.2 meters. So in English terms, that's 3 feet or 4 feet. You can see on the left-hand side that you've got a Mitchell adapter, 150 millimeter ball adapter. Right down on the bottom in the middle there, that's the 100 millimeter plate. We're going to show that to you yourselves. You've got those 3 vertical bars are basically the Rocky Mountain legs. In case you didn't want to set this up on a tripod, if you want to put it on a table or on the floor, something like that, you can set the Tango Roller right up on these little legs, which is pretty sweet. The pieces that you saw in the case on the far left and the far right are actually stopper plates. So you could take one piece of track that's 1 meter long or 3 feet long, and a second piece of track, 1.2, 4 feet long, and join them together. If you didn't join them together to make a 7-foot track, if you're just using one or the other, you actually apply these stoppage plates to either side of the track, and those have magnets on the end. Now the carriage of the Tango Roller also has opposing magnets on either side of the carriage. So when you get to the end of your track, rather than smashing in and bumping back and forth, you've got an easy, soft, magnetic stop. So now what I'd like to do is unpack our case and give you guys an idea of how quick it is to go from just a packed up case to a proper set up camera on top of the Tango Roller from our friends at ProSup. So, very cute.
Sorry.
Very cute. Did you do that while I was expounding?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Sometimes a lot.
All right. So what was that? About 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes from closed up case to completely set up TangoSup roller dolly. Fantastic, man. It actually ships with these little end pieces. Those are actually. Can you get down low on that? Yeah. So what you're looking at right here are Manfrotto monopods. This is really ingenious because obviously when the camera gets to the far edge of the track, there's a little bit of extra weight that the tripod can't really handle very well. So in order to help distribute that weight, the unit ships with 2 of these Manfrotto adjustable height monopods so that when you get to the edge out here, there's no shake. So yeah, let's go back to that. So nice and smooth the whole way. I really like that. Yeah. So there it is. It's about $3,500 for the entire package, something that packs up easy into your suitcase. Obviously, it's under how many pounds?
50 pounds?
It's under the magic 50-pound number. Yeah, let's see that track
and
there.
Just for Just for shizzles.
Oh, look at this. If you wanted to extend, it's super easy. You spin this little screw here. That would lock it together. If you put a baby stand or something like that, you've got quarter-inch, quarter 20 threading on the back. You could use, any kind of stand that's got that quarter 20 thread on it. The unit ships with basically 7 feet of rolling track, which is pretty awesome. Gustavo, man, I can't thank you enough for not only introducing this piece to me, but putting it together while I was talking. Thank you so much for joining us today, man. That was totally awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, so before we go, we ought to let you know that not just in camera top mode, this also has an undersling mode. Verge, do you have a photo of the undersling carriage? There it is. Look at that. So the top of that would hook right onto the rolling carriage, and the bottom piece is going to have your fluid head for your tripod, so you can get all your pans and all your tilts right on an underslung version of your Tango Roller. So these are the guys from ProSup. The whole kit, well, minus the underslung accessory, the whole kit's about $3,500. You can purchase or rent it from your friends at Midtown Video for silent, magnetically stopped, easily transported, airport baggage accessible, 7-foot roller. Totally awesome. Gustavo, once again, man, that was great. Yeah, you don't have to put it away. We'll make it disappear.
Oh,
like
magically?
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right. Thanks for joining us, man. That was,
my pleasure.
That was fantastic. You may remember Mr. Gustavo Acosta from our 2009 segment at Santa's Enchanted Forest featuring the Canon 7D. That was pretty awesome.
Probably with